return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Gives it to the back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And a handoff as they run the counter play. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. Stanford needing this 4th down conversion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Catch made on the right side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. And they hand it off to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. The Hawkeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Moulton. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Look out, he's got space ahead. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. And the Hawkeyes are on the move here. Receiver in motion now. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And here comes a deep shot. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Iowa. As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Sees an opening. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
Chris, you can just see the electricity. He is so good for a young back. Huge play right there. He's averaging over 5 yards per carry on the year, and this offense has just been transformed since he came in here as a freshman. Now this offense basically goes through him.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. So it's Stanford in the lead. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The Cardinals come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own end of the field. Throwing for it on fourth down. Looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Cardinal. Way too much speed in that play.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front seven is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
The Hawkeyes come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass.
It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. He could go. At the third, could take it all the way. Touchdown, Stanford. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return, but cost himself 4 yards. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Moulton. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And nowhere to go there. That defense all over it. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Moulton. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid. but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
This offense has got to...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do the...
He's got breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. That's how you finish a play.
That touchdown was vital for this group. Now they cut it to a two-possession game here right before half. Remember, Chris, they get the ball to start the third quarter. If they're able to go down and get another score, now it's a one-possession game. So you went from getting blown out to being right back in this ball game with just execution on the offensive side.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Single back, takes the handoff. Look out, he's breaking free. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Gets the first and still running. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? He will not be caught. Touchdown, Cardinal.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws.
The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. With the catch, it's Moulton. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The Hawkeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. And the Hawkeyes call timeout. It's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And the Hawkeyes will line up on first and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Design quarterback run. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Goes out of bounds, but a nice gain. They'll spot him short of the 35. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. He's got enough for the first down and still going. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. The Hawkeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, look out. He's got open space. Touchdown, Iowa. There was no catching him that time.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it. He's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He's going to take off here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He's picked for a third time tonight. He breaks into the open. The 30. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Stanford. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but cost the offense 5 yards in field position. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. And the Hawkeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Past the 30. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job. I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris,
sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for a deep completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. In the red area, it's Moulton. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he drops back in the gun, looking to the end zone, and it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception. Play at the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaking into the clear. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Trying to flex works the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Got an opening here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Here we go, ready, go.
Here's the handoff. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
They're set up in such a great situation here, but as we've seen in previous years in the playoffs, remember the Indiana-Miami National Championship game, a false start can give hope to the opposing sideline. No pre-snap penalties. That's exactly what I would...
Now here he goes. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone.